What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Evolution Everton, where today I have got a Benjamin Button-themed episode for you because we're doing everything in completely the opposite order. It is currently, to me, right this second, just after 6 o'clock on the 2nd of January, Thursday. So, content has just dropped, or non-tent, as we should call it. I waited till 6 o'clock to film this episode just to see if anything good come out. It didn't. But we've got a new promo coming out on Friday, tomorrow, in 23 hours and 46 minutes. Numero FUT. Don't know. Beats me. You guys did point out, actually, in the season objective, where I was like, why is that person on there? Why is it showing their number? What's the conspiracy theory? Some of you guys very intelligently noticed number 16 is at 16. Asensio, if his dynamic image, there we go, is 11 at level 11. So EA have put some thought into it. I just didn't notice the link, I guess. 23. There we go. She's 23rd. That's the link. So, going to be interesting to see what they do with the rest of that promo and how they're going to like link people's numbers, which is where it seems to be, to the promo or SBCs. I don't know. So no crazy content to show you guys that's just dropped just yet. Hopefully there'll be some really good stuff in the new episode, in the next episode, in the new promo. One thing we can talk about is the Attacking Avalanche Evo and what's going on with that. It's called Attacking Avalanche 1. Where's Attacking Avalanche 2? Why have they dropped this quarter century quest, which is a very, very, very average Evo, considering, and then when you compare it to what they just dropped, the Attacking Avalanche on, it's awful. The conspiracy theory going around, and we talked about this a little bit in the video, so I wanted to, I guess, discuss it with you guys, tell you what's going on, speak to you about why I did it. Now, I didn't do it because of this. I did it because I was silly and missed the Evo. But there was an Evo that gave Press Proven Plus, just by itself. That's all it gave. There was another Evo that made your player left wing, but it also gave them Acrobatic Plus, which is pretty dead. And obviously, you had to be a left wing in order to go into Attacking Avalanche, the one that gave Press Proven and Finesse that we put on McNeil. So we were discussing whether to put it on Coleman for a laugh, basically, Njai because he's really good in real life, or just put it on McNeil because he's already a left wing and we'd already evoed him, which is what we ended up doing because we couldn't do the other combos because I didn't get the Press Proven Evo. So I was going to put it on Njai, use the Press Proven only Evo first, so when I turned him into a left wing, he didn't pick up Acrobatic. He's just got Press Proven. We put him into Attacking Avalanche. It goes, oh, first one you get is Press Proven. Oh, you've already got that. No worries. Oh, second one you get is Finesse. There you go. There's your two, Press Proven and Finesse. However, what seems to have happened is, for some reason, this game and EA are treating the Press Proven that you got from the specific Press Proven Evo as different to the Press Proven you get from Attacking Avalanche. So people are doing that combo, putting their Press Proven player into Attacking Avalanche. They get to the bit where you unlock Press Proven, and it goes, oh, nice one. Here you go. Here's your Playstyle Plus, even though they've already got it. And then it gets to Finesse, and it goes, whoa, we've already given you a Playstyle Plus from this Evo. You can't have Finesse as well, even though the Playstyle Plus it gave them, they already had, and it should be giving them Finesse. So there seems to be a bug going around with that. I'm not sure it happened every time, but there's people reporting it on Reddit and on Twitter and in my Twitch chat and stuff like that, on social media basically, saying it's a bit bugged. So that seems to be why we haven't got number 2, and it's why they've instead give us this, which is, I'll be honest with you, a pretty terrible Evo for top end players because it actually gives you a +4 overall for 4 passing. This is a terrible example to use because it's capped. If I grab somebody very low rated who actually gets all of the stat boosts, like Njai, who we were just talking about, for example, 4 shooting, 5 passing, 2 dribbling, 2 defending, a star weak foot, and then you get more pace, more dribbling. You basically get like 4 or 5 in every single stat, and you get a 4 overall. It's actually really good. It sounds really good. More stats than overall. However, it takes you up to 87, and what they've capped the stats at, for me, isn't very good for an 87. So Van der Beek has his defending capped at 84, dribbling's capped at 86, physical's capped at 85. Yeah, I mean, it's fine. It's not the most amazing thing. It makes a pretty good Van der Beek, to be fair. You can't really complain too much. It's a free Evo. It could be a lot better based on the standards that they've set. Like Kale, for example, just doesn't look that good for an 87. It's fine. It's free. You can't really complain too much about free stuff. But what it is actually good for, and I'll give them the props there, if you put somebody really low rated into it, so for example, Brozier, who started playing for Everton in real life now that he's not injured, he gains the 4 shooting, 5 passing, 2 dribbling, 2 defending, the 3 pace, the 3 dribbling, the 3 defending, the 4 physical, the skill. And he gains some alright stats. And he's 77 rated still because he's gone up 4, but he's gone up like 4 or 5 in each stat, and his stats are basically line up still with what rating he should be. Gives him 4-star skill moves, gives him relentless. It's a good start to an Evo, basically. It's a good little starter chain. I mean, you could chuck him in the other one if you really want to and get +4 again, go up to 81 and get +5 and all the other stats again. It's not that bad, actually. Now, that is a lot of chitty-chatting about Evos to basically show you nothing other than my Evo Tarkovsky. We had Defensive Dynamo just chilling. I was dilly-dallying about whether to claim the last level and get the Playstyle Plus, but I went for it. We're getting towards 2 Playstyle Plus territory, so I thought we'll chuck it on him. We've got John Stones on the back burners, potentially, if we wanted to do another centre-back Evo for past and present Everton. Anyway, so yeah, we grabbed ourselves a Tarkovsky. It basically just chucked all the playstyles onto him and Jockey Plus, so that's quite nice. And then, in the true Benjamin Button style, FUT Champs. We were, as you can see, 7 and 6. So we're going to finish this episode off with FUT Champs rewards. We've just done the most recent stuff. We're going to end with stuff I recorded live, FUT Champs rewards, ages ago. But before we do that, I need to show you how we got on in FUT Champs. So we were 7 and 6, which isn't particularly good, to be fair. Not my best performance this weekend. We got a couple of unlucky results. We got beat by some people who were absolutely unbelievable at this game. And we lost to one guy who was actually really sound to come in my Twitch chat and had the most mental team I've ever played against. So we even added it up on stream and it was like 21 mil or something like that. It was absolutely mental, this fella's team. And he just battered us as well. So we took some very deserved losses to some very good players, maybe like 2 of them. We had a loss to that guy who had an absolute god squad and came in the chat and said hello. He was really nice, but his team was unbelievable. Don't think I could ever beat him. So there's 3 losses already, to be honest with you. Maybe another 50-50 game, and a bit of a dodgy one. It's FUT Champs, isn't it? You know, everyone's quite good who plays it, so you can't always be going like 7 and 2 to get to this point. You're going to lose some games. People are good at this game. So what that left us in was a situation where we've got new FUT Champs rewards now, and you need 9 wins to get winter wildcards, because that's what this promo was. Next week it'll be numero FUT player picks. If you get less than 9, you get a pack. If you get more than 9, you get a player pick. So obviously you want the player pick to be able to hopefully choose somebody better in your rewards. So I needed to clutch up and win the last 2 games. Let's jump in to game number 1. So this is the team we were playing against. We didn't get to see it. Thank you, EA Sports. It was, as I found out from seeing his players in the game, and from looking in the pause menu, a 4-2-1-3, which is my new pet peeve, basically. If you're a 4-2-1-3 player, you are as bad, if not worse, than people who play 5-back, in my eyes. At least if you play it in the disgusting, horrible meta way that most people in FUT Champs do, which is to essentially have 6 at the back. As you can see with this guy, he's got Williams, whose name is escaping me. He's the Portuguese CDM. And he's got, I think he's Portuguese anyway, he's got Petit, who is just sitting there as his other CDM. And they basically just have 6 defenders for the entire game. And then you have Zidane lingering in the midfield and the others up front with pace trying to break through. It's really frustrating to play against because they essentially have 0 midfield. They just have 4 people up front and 4 people in defence. But not in a 4-2-4, haha, I'm going to pass the ball around in midfield and body you kind of way, because it's not 2 centre mids, it's 2 CDMs and a cam, and they grab the camera. Does my nutting, basically. And it's probably my thing that I hate playing against the most and need to maybe get a custom tactic or a different formation or something to try and counteract it, or just get a little bit better at the game, you know? But very, very annoying. This, basically, where you're trying to find someone to pass to, and then Zidane runs back, and then he grabs onto a CDM, and then you're like, okay, I'm going to get round his defenders. There's another CDM there, and then the 4 defenders. Anyway, we did manage to break it down. And it took a very, very sweaty, I'm going to say well executed, because that was some nice dribbling from Jack Harrison there. We then just go down the line with Ray Rooney. We're patient, and then we do a double-tapped short pass X on PlayStation to lift a short pass up in the air. So it wasn't a cross, it was a ground pass in the air, which makes no sense. So very sweaty. We basically just scored the tramp goal. But I was at least proud of my own composure and my own decision making in what I chose to do in the situations, and also some very nice technical plus dribbling with Jack Harrison to create the chance in the first place. Unfortunately for me, that pass to Wayne Rooney didn't quite get around the corner. And then we got animated on by EA. He's done tricks to plus with Neres, and Carragher fell over. We then tackled him, and our players all bundled together. And then he's through on goal with Neres, and we didn't quite get the block off, and it's 1-0. As you can tell by how I'm talking about this a couple of days later, this was very annoying. This guy was very annoying to play against, and that was an absolutely stupid goal to concede, where we made 2 or 3 very good defensive decisions, and just the guy scored anyway. It's one of them, innit? This one, on the other hand, was fair enough. We're trying to get player locks off. I thought I did, and then that William Carvalho it is, isn't it? Just grabs hold of it anyway. Into Zidane, and this is actually a really nicely worked goal by this guy. Chips it over the top to Thuram, who he's done an evo on because he's got dead ball plus, works it nicely into Barcola, and a great finish into the top corner to make it 2-1 to our 4-2-3-1 mate. 4-2-1-3 mate. And this game was a scarily close game to be finished. This guy loved a chip through ball, like way more than I've ever seen anyone do them, or just a lofted pass into that Thuram, but not to be outdone by nicely worked passing goals. We get the ball into Lookman, use the first touch plus to Rooney, round the corner to our now fully evoed Dwight McNeil. Lovely little player lock into Lookman, uses his 99 dribbling to turn back to Harrison, and a great finish into the top bins. That is actually a really nicely worked goal. And again, a really good finish as well. Like that guy's Barcola, absolutely hammering it top bins is Jack Harrison. This card, very good. Hopefully the right wing evo thing finally comes out and we can put him in it, but I doubt it because he's already 88 rated. Anyway, as if we hadn't already conceded one ridiculously annoying goal in this game, the guy gets down the line with Barcola, dinks it in, and his Thuram defies the laws of physics, swinging his head to header it back up the pitch, as you guys are going to see now, and I did get some funny replays of it, and the ball goes completely opposite way and goes in the back of the net. So that's good. I really, and we're going to come on to it in the next game as well, I really don't like what they've done with headering on the game. But what I decided to do at this point was give our McMessi a bit of a run out up front. And you see, we were getting, and this guy was getting quite a lot of his joy and my joy down the wings. So I brought on a fresh left mid and right mid with pace in Malin and Gordon, and I decided to stick McMessi up front. He's got poacher plus at striker. He still hasn't been given that run out at striker, and that's something that we're going to do this weekend in a different formation and just have some fun with the players, you know, try some different stuff out. We stuck him up there and we saved it. What can he do? Can McMessi rescue the game for us? And it took till the 90th minute for the question to be answered. Bit of patience from myself with Rooney, a terrible pass, and then some very, very good fortune that we immediately got the ball back with Malin. Used McNeil's press proven well, used his finesse, and banged it top bins to rescue the game in 91-48 of +1. Classic EA Sports. Into extra time we went. A great tackle from Jared Branthwaite, gives him the ball straight back as well. Tried to do a nice bit of dribbling, but Branthwaite is once again there. This Branthwaite card is actually really, really good. Calm, collected with Claire Balding, who's been subbed on. Malin gets it back out wide to him. And then this is actually, watching this gameplay back, I've noticed this quite a lot. Wayne Rooney, his positioning and the spaces that he finds, it is quite often wide and running out into the box. But he finds the space really, really well. And so many of my goals watching this gameplay back have come from Wayne Rooney making a break out wide from in the striker position and then opening up the space for somebody else to come into. This time it was Hamsik who then laid it into Malin. And that was 4-3. And that was how that game ended. And we are now 8-6 with one game and one win needed. And going into a game against a very, very nice team to try and clutch 9. This guy had some evos. He had some cool SBCs. He had that Konate, who I'm very jealous of everyone who's got that. He's got Socrates, he's got SBC Saka. Some evos down the left-hand side. Really, really good. Nice team. Nice looking. And he was a good player as well. Something that I've actually got much better at is being composed and using the dribbling in midfield to keep hold of the ball. And we did it really, really well then with Jack Harrison. To keep the ball, we just couldn't quite accelerate from this guy's, away from this guy's Dallo. That Dallo was so good and absolutely do a man nothing. But we found a bit of space with Harrison again. We found Hamsik, and when you've got Hamsik there, you've got a power shot it. And it worked an absolute treat. Smashing into the bottom corner, past Alisson, and putting us 1-0 up. The lead, unfortunately, was only to last a few minutes, though. A great block by Van Dijk gives this guy a corner. And this is what I'm talking about with headers. I absolutely hate what they've done to this. header, I mean, that goal's just ridiculous anyway, but you guys play this game. You've noticed it yourself. If you're getting challenged for a header, even if you green time it, it is just pure random where the ball's going to go. And if you don't green time it, it just comes off their head like their head is triangle shaped or something. It's just hit a point and it just goes flying somewhere. I personally really dislike it. I can understand why EA have done it, and I feel like obviously the change is well-meaning, but what has ended up happening for me is even more frustrating. So I'm interested to see what you guys think down in the comment section. Please do let me know if I'm just being a bit grumpy about it, or if I'm being a little bit too idealistic about it, or if what I'm about to say now is true. For me, it was very frustrating that getting a corner and swinging the ball in and having Van Dijk, or my Brownthwaite does it quite well as well because he's got normal aerial, something like that. It could be, as we scored a very nice goal here, by the way. Again, worked it down the line with Wayne Rooney, but we used player lock to get into Lookman and make it 2-1. That was actually a really nicely worked goal. It was obviously annoying that I got a corner, I'd swing it in with 3 bars of power. I've also started doing this from kickoffs because yellow card is better than kickoff goal. And then Van Dijk would just score. And you're like, woo, Van Dijk scored. And then your opponent gets one, and they cross it into Van Dijk, and Van Dijk scored. Woo. I get it. It's tedious. It's stupid. It was silly. However, what has ended up happening instead is, instead of it basically just being, oh, you've got a corner, there's a goal. Oh, your opponent's got a corner, there's a goal. And it was basically 50-50, as in like equal. You score your corners, they score their corners. Nobody's really hurt. Yes, it's a bit annoying conceding corners and not being able to do anything about it. What it's now turned it into isn't 50-50, as again, this Dallo is crazy. It's just pure random. So it's gone now from being like, okay, I know how to score a corner, I'm going to score a corner against him. He knows how to score a corner, he's going to score a corner against me, whatever. To just pure luck and just pure randomness. And now when you do concede from a corner, as we just did then, it's just incredibly frustrating. I think I would rather have it. Just let us score every corner. I'm not arsed. I'll score mine, you score yours. We'll play the rest of the game out normally. Having it like this, where you just concede stupid goals. The amount of goals I conceded in this FUT Champs from someone crossing it in, going for a header on goal, it just sliding off their head and going sideways. My defender tries to control it automatically. It bounces to their striker in the box and they just press shoot again and tap it into the back of the goal. There was so many of them, and I probably scored some of them myself as well, although I did start not swinging the ball in from corners as much because it was doing my head in. I don't like it. Let me know in the comments what you guys think. Back to the game we go anyway. We're just after kickoff. We're trying to get through with Lookman's 99 dribbling, but he's shadowing us well, and that Akanji wins absolutely everything. We then get some unbelievably good fortune. Really good composure from me to use the all-one dribbling of Jack Harrison to get away from the goalie. But the fact that we got the ball anyway, a bit stupid. It's very stupid, actually. Absolute Ligma goal, to be honest with you. Awful. But it put us 3-1 up, sorry, in the 48th minute. And I was proud of my composure, but we probably shouldn't have got the ball. He maybe could have pressed circle and cleared it, but a bit ridiculous, if you do ask me. And I'm just struggling to hopefully try and stop this guy from scoring a kickoff goal. And it's really difficult. Like, you players just stand there doing nothing. Kickoff goals, stress me out. But we avoided that one, and we managed to grab ourselves another goal ourselves. We've just moved McNeil up front when he springs their offside trap with his poacher plus absolutely perfectly, and then lays across an open goal for Wayne Rooney, who jumps in immediately from kickoff. No more of that. Take the yellow card. Thank you very much. We're 4-1 up. We don't want it to immediately be 4-2. And it didn't become 4-2 or even 5-1. 4-1 was how it ended, and we clutched 9 wins. I was so gassed on stream. We were sweating and trying so hard in these last few games, and we managed to do it. 9 wins secured. Player picks secured. So let's jump in to the rewards right now. Here we are then. 9 wins in champs, clutched from the depths of hell, of ligma, of scam, of oh my god, what have I got to do to win these games, basically. There's definitely been a few games this week where I haven't played my best and probably should have won and just as a bit of a brain fart, played a bit half asleep and stuff. But overall, very pleased with my performance, to be honest with you. When we've played good, we've played very good, and we've scored some really nice goals. So definitely something to build on. Looking forward to trying McNeil at striker, obviously moving him there in the second to last game. He was the difference maker, and he clutched it, and he got us to extra time in order to clutch the extra time win. So very pleased with Dwight McNeil. Excited. Maybe by the time this video's gone out, hopefully there will be more evos that we'll be able to do and get some, or attacking avalanche second and stuff like that. What I would really, 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 really like is a first owner Ademola Lookman in one of our Winter Wildcard or Winter Wildcard hero picks. That would be unbelievable. We've got 384s, an 83 times 10, 2 Team of the Weeks, which is very handy because they've gone up in price a little bit, so about 15k, an 82 times 20, and 50k. Unbelievable. And someone in my chat was incredibly smart, and I'm going to show you guys it before I forget, and told me, and someone had pointed this out to me before, and I'd seen the Evo and was like, yeah, well, I'm obviously not doing that because it's going to cost me a fortune. However, there is a cosmetic and exclusive Evo which gives you press proven and intercept, and someone who's eligible for it is the one and only Wayne Rooney. Now, I've seen this because when you go on that Evo, it's one of the highest rated and best cards you can put into it. But I obviously wasn't buying a Rooney for like 400k or whatever it was to make him untradeable. I've got an untradeable one. So we can make ourselves a Winter Wildcard Evo Wayne Rooney and just get him press proven, which would be very nice, and get him intercept, which would be quite good for tracking back as well. Very excited about that one though. That's really, really good. And what that also does, did we show this in the last episode? I think we did, or maybe we just discussed it on stream. Now that I've got a full Evo'd McNeil, sorry, I can actually make him red, like I was discussing with the Lookman. But we could also do that to Wayne Rooney. If we put him in the other Evo first, we could Evo Rooney, which would be pretty sick. So, decisions to be made, and I'm also, like I said, by the time you guys are seeing this, because I've been on the road to glory and been recording lots of videos, so I hope you guys are enjoying them. There might be more Evos. We might have had a right-wing version, or a striker version, or a cam version, or something like that. So, it remains to be seen. Right. Wait, are these tradable? I feel like these are untradeable. But these are tradable. Let's open them and find out. Tradable one. 84, 84, 85, 89. Fodder. Lovely. Thank you very much. Onto the trade pile you go, Arda. Reveal all. 84, 84, 88, 85. Okay. I mean, it's getting me like 10k per player pick in it. You can't really moan. They're tradable. You get them for FUT Champs. Oh, I got a bit excited then. It just did the big animation for absolutely no reason. It was just Katoso. Okay. Beautiful. Right, there we go. 3 high-rated bits of fodder. Please, 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 can I have an Ademola Lookman? I don't even know who else you can get in these. Like Winter Wildcard Heroes. Let's just open them and see what EA are going to deliver to us. Pick number 1. Kobbie Mainoo. That's quite good. All right, not bad. Pick number 2. David Neres. And number 3. All right, we'll take Kobbie Mainoo. Highest fodder and probably the best card as well. And actually, someone in my chat has just pointed out, it's the ones that are currently in packs. It's not Team 1, so I can't get a Lookman from here, unfortunately. I think I can from the end of season or end of weekly objective-y kind of reward things. I can, just for clarification, if you play FUT Champs and Div Rivals, if you play FUT Champs or Div Rivals and Rush or Squad Battles, you complete this. So I've played 9 games of Champs, or scored, sorry, in 9 games of Champs. And the other one is Rush and Squad Battles, so I need to do 4 more of them. When you do that, it gives you SP there, but here, it gives you a pack that gives you a Winter Wildcard or a Winter Wildcard Hero, which I assume is one of all of them, so that could be Lookman. And then now we're getting into Numero FUT is the promo that's coming up next. And then again, 87 Winter Wildcard Hero Icon or Numero FUT guaranteed, and you complete the whole thing, and you get 5 of them that are 89 plus. It's pretty mad. And a high chance of a Lookman, you would hope, because he's 89 rated, which is the crappy ones that you're going to get out of this, all 89s. Thank you very much, one of them's Lookman. Anyway, back to my player picks. Back to the FUT Champs rewards. No Lookman now, but we've got ourselves a Laporte or Davishvili or Sula. All right, we'll take Laporte for the fodder. We've not got the most amazing stuff there. If I was Kerbs and running a Man United road to glory, I'd obviously be so gassed that I just got Mainoo. And if it was last week and I got Lookman, I'd obviously be so gassed. This is such a good change, I think, for FUT Champs, given the current promo cards. Maybe they could weight them a little bit better, but maybe I was just a bit unlucky. And we have still got some more packs to go as well. We've got some Team of the Weeks. One of them is a walkout at least. It is an Argentinian centre mid from La Liga. Is that a new Team of the Week? DePaul's got a Team of the Week. Of course he does. Very nice. Of course it's a new Team of the Week, Andy. It's not like one of the ones where you do the SBC and you get a Team of the Week 1 to 15. It's literally a current Team of the Week player. Wait, isn't there an Mbappe? Can I have Mbappe, please, yeah? That's a lady, isn't it? Who is it? A striker from Germany. Freegang? It's usually, yeah. Pop? That's Pop. Okay, well, who's the inform? Did I just open the wrong pack? I just opened the wrong pack. Okay, well, we got Inform Lang anyway. Loads of 83s. That was an 83 times. 10-1 at Andy, you silly sausage. This is the Team of the Week pack. It's not even a walkout. And this is our 82 times 20. And it's not even a walkout. I mean, what that sums up there is if you're not enjoying playing FUT Champs just for playing it, do not be playing it just for rewards, because the rewards absolutely stink. But I enjoyed playing with my Everton players. I enjoyed that McNeil clutched up in the last minute for us. I enjoyed trying to grind 9 wins with new players, with the Everton players. It was really good fun. I've enjoyed myself. The team is looking pretty bloody good, to be fair. Excited for new evos that will have, I assume, come out by the time you guys watching this video. Like I said, we've got ourselves a Wayne Rooney. We can even evo him, which is kind of mad. So that's pretty sick. And yeah, I'm going to leave that episode there. I hope you guys have enjoyed it. Thanks so much for watching The Road to Glory, and I'll see you in the next one.